Hey, good afternoon, everybody.
Is a plant in your way? Not quite.
There's a plant right there. You can't see it. But I was looking around. I feel like I'm in the jungle.
Does kind of look like a palm tree, doesn't it?
Does look like a palm tree. Here, I'll show you. Has nothing to do with what we're doing.
No.
At all. Hey, it's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
With a Big Family Homestead. And today, Mama's making something delicious. Aren't you?
Yeah. I hope so. No.
Oh, boy.
No, yeah.
Last second doubts.
No, last second. Maybe you should cook the noodles separately.
And then she panics.
I'm like, no, I can't do that now.
No.
I can't do that now. It'll mess everything up.
So good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good
afternoon.
Okay, so if you're going to go after me like that, do not be surprised when it is reciprocated.
Hey, it happens all the time.
Not from this direction.
Okay. I'm having hot flashes, folks.
I can't help it.
That's no joke.
Sorry, I'll leave the room. Will that help you?
Maybe we should cut and start over again.
Not a problem. Here we go. It's going to black. Hey, everybody. It's Brad.
That wasn't a long enough cut.
What do you want me to do?
Hi, everybody.
I'll waft.
Stop.
I'm trying to cool
You're
you down,
making it
baby.
worse.
Here, Your Majesty. So good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon,
Or if you're
everybody.
in Central, it's good morning.
Good evening or good night.
Or if you're in Mountain Time, it's good morning.
Oh boy, oh
Only
boy.
Eastern is afternoon.
We're actually supposed to be making something.
Besides
A mess.
a mess.
Here,
Train wreck.
train wreck. I don't have explosions on this computer or else I'd make explosions.
That's a shame.
You're making a creamy...
Creamy chicken Alfredo skillet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Delicious.
Can't wait to eat it.
I bet.
I am sure that it's going to be
Oh, boy.
better than bad.
Let's hope.
Well, it is live TV. So
It is live TV.
So on your mark. What do you want me to do? It's all you. I press buttons.
Hey, yeah, I know. Mine too.
She lives standing on my buttons. Okay.
So, today we're going to make a creamy chicken and...
What are you doing?
Oh, my heavens. Well, if you're going off camera, I'm going off camera.
Oh my gracious people.
Okay. So, let's get this done.
What are you making? Tell them.
We're making creamy chicken Alfredo skillet. So, it's mainly a Thrive dinner, meal,
Linner.
Minner, breakfast. You can have it for breakfast too.
Roland.
There's cream in it. Who cares?
But you can substitute
You can substitute for store-bought.
anything. It's 1-to-1.
Right. So this is a super fast. Doing it this way is super fast, super easy for those who have arthritis, who have a hard time chopping things up. This is just super fast and easy. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What?
I'm breathing out loud.
That was not just breathing. That was a...
Well, so you may notice over here. No, wrong way. There's the recipe. No, there's the recipe.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff,
Yes.
but that's okay. And here's the thing, too. We were talking earlier before, whatever happened. Whatever that is.
Who knows?
You can substitute out basically anything you want minus a few ingredients.
Right.
But like the broccoli, if you don't want broccoli, it actually called for red peppers, but we're like, no.
It doesn't fly.
No.
Red peppers
No.
don't go in Alfredo. Broccoli goes in
Broccoli
Alfredo.
goes on Alfredo.
So-
or not.
Or not. It's all what you prefer. If you don't want to use chicken, you can use pork, you can use turkey. It's really up to you.
You can pork if you want to. You can leave your chicken behind. No?
I don't know.
You can
I don't
beef
know,
if
man.
you want to.
I don't know, man.
You can leave your chicken behind.
So I am going to rehydrate the mushrooms and onions real quick.
And again, if you have store-bought, that's
totally
totally
fine.
fine. You don't have to rehydrate store-bought.
No.
Unless
I'm
they're
going
like
to
a science
rehydrate
experiment.
them just a little bit because I want to saute them in the butter. And we need, where's my measuring cup? Just a little bit, not a lot.
Just a little
It
bit.
says a tablespoon of chopped onions, but you know what? I like onion. So I don't hardly ever follow recipes. You guys
She
know
don't
that.
befront none.
I don't.
She don't befront none.
Because, I like more of something than something else.
That's why you married me.
Oh my. So we need a 1/4 cup of mushrooms. That looks like about right.
Oh my gracious. Oh, you just got some Thrive Life, says Tennacrook STC. Cool. Yeah. And again, you can use 1-to-1 store-bought, but boy, isn't it nice not to have to chop.
Oh yeah, look at there, done.
It's done. We'll
And
show
I
'em in
just
the close
rehydrated.
cam, Mom.
Just add a little bit of water in there. And
It's done.
and honestly, I didn't really need to do that. I just didn't want to take a lot of the butter out because if you put them in there dry, then they will absorb that butter, which honestly tastes really good. But I want that butter for other things. So,
John is playing with Jen, wants to buy a vowel. Yeah. John, is it fresh chicken or canned? It's freeze dried.
it's freeze dried.
So that means it's shelf stable. You just
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to refrigerate it. I'm sure you know what freeze dried means. But no, it's not canned. And it's really awesome because you don't really have to do much. You just kind of scoop it.
Right.
But
Yeah, we don't have
if
to
you don't
do-
have it, again, use
Yeah.
store-bought.
Yeah, you guys are going to see how quick this is. So I'm going to put the mushrooms and onions in here.
Butter is flavor.
Butter is flavor, yes. And then 2 cloves of garlic. Looks like about right.
Whoa,
You guys know how much I like
that's
garlic.
a Christa-sized clove.
That's a Christa-sized clove of garlic. That's more like the whole head.
Brad will be playing the role of Vanna today.
Of manna?
That's right, kind of Vanna. Like
Oh, Vanna.
White.
I thought you said manna.
Kale. Oh.
No, I mean, okay, yeah, you could put kale in there. That's just not us. We're not kale people. I like kale salads. I like fresh kale. I like fresh spinach. I don't like cooked kale or cooked spinach. Like I don't like putting spinach or kale in a soup or in any kind of recipe. I just don't like it.
I don't mind it in an Italian wedding soup.
Yeah.
But that's usually spinach.
Yeah.
But you can see I don't like how pokey kale is.
Yeah, I love
And
it.
it's
I
pretty
love it.
bitter. It's pretty bitter.
No, well, I guess I've never eaten
Trust
it plain.
me. I know bitter.
It's great. That's great. Keep it up, man. Keep it up.
I'll be cooking this chicken on my own.
That's right.
You can just relax. I know what it is.
What? You didn't give me a kiss yet?
That's got to give her some sugar.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Now, we're just going to sweat this a little bit, sweat the garlic a little bit. And then we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. And I'm going to turn the burner. Well, no, I'm going to leave the burner. So we've got our noodles.
Smells really good.
Yeah, well, it's garlic and butter and onions.
Can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong there. So I'm going to go ahead and measure out as best I can the noodles and just throw them in there. It says a cup and a quarter of noodles, but I'll add just a little bit more because they're big.
Hey, Roan W. Afraid to use my Thrive Life because of cost and availability. I can't talk to you about cost because cost is relative to whoever you're talking to, right? But I can say this. When it talks about availability, they have just purchased. Why am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, no, yes. They have, they have just merged with, acquired, another company that has been in business for 40 years. It's Mercer Foods. They're not in any competition with Thrive Life, but they have just been acquired by Thrive Life.
More freeze dryers.
More freeze dryers, and you didn't know, I don't know if you know this, but I just found out this morning that Thrive Life has just put in another purchase order for 4 more humongous freeze dryers.
They already, I think, are the biggest freeze dry food company.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, show them that, Mom. I'm gonna go to the close cam because this is chicken. This is not like chicken. These little. It's not mamby-pamby little like slivers. That's a big.
This is a big piece. I mean, look at these. Okay, and when these are rehydrated, these they have the same texture as chicken. I mean, it's like I took the chicken breast, sliced it up, and threw it in there.
Yep.
Okay. So there's about a cup and a quarter-ish of that. Now I'm gonna take got the onions in there already. I'm gonna get the broccoli, and I'm gonna throw the broccoli in there. And I'm putting a cup of broccoli or so.
We'll call it ish.
Ish. I like flavor, guys, and this broccoli smells fantastic. Okay.
And I would like to show that beautiful bean footage. Yeah. I would like to point out that this broccoli, check this out, okay? It does not look the most attractive in the world. And the reason for it, oops, over here. And the reason for it, I just dropped it. It's in the burner for sure. We're going to have broccoli fire here in a second.
Went behind, I don't know where it went.
The reason for it is because when the water is extracted, you lose some of that pigmentation.
Yep.
It does not mean you're losing any of the nutrition. As a matter of fact, it's locked in.
All right. Now this stuff here is a bechamel sauce. It's just a white cream sauce. And I'm actually going to wait to put that in there. I want to stir this around a bit, and then I want to put the water in.
Yeah, I think so.
Starting to brown up the garlic just a little bit too much. Okay. So I heated up some water in my tea kettle here. We need 6 cups of water. I love this tea kettle because it takes no time at all to heat up water.
Tenna Crook STC says Thrive Life has pasta. Yes, they do.
Yes.
But don't buy it.
No.
Don't buy it. Because you know what? Pasta's pasta. Pasta's going to outlive the atomic age.
Right.
You know, and so why buy something that's going to cost you more than $1 at Walmart? I guess that's not very good salespeople of us to tell you.
You know, here's the thing that we have said from the at least for our family: buy the things that you can't grow or make yourself, or
buy really cheap.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and take a box of noodles and put it in a half-gallon mason jar and vacuum seal it.
True.
And it's gonna last. It won't last 30 years, but it'll still last a long time.
Yeah.
All right, so I put the water in here, and I'm just scraping the bottom just to get all those yummy bits off the bottom from the onions and the mushrooms and the garlic.
Hey, you guys, if you don't mind, just to let YouTube know that we're here, go ahead and hit that like button because it does affect the algorithm, and if more people hit the like button, then more people will show up, which helps.
Yep. Okay, now I'm going to put in 5 teaspoons, which is 2.5-ish, 2 2 2/3 tablespoons. So I just use a little bit less of a tablespoon in here. And then the bechamel sauce. Yeah, the white cream sauce,
It's
whatever
so
you want to
good.
call it.
Oh my
It's really
gosh.
got an amazing flavor. Keep banging stuff around, sorry.
It really does.
And then there's the cream cheese, the heavy cream, and the Parmesan cheese will last. We'll wait until last to put those in.
Heck yeah.
So this is gonna
How much of that cream cheese do you use?
just a half a block.
Half a block.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put in a
Half a
couple
G.
of more seasonings before we put the top on this.
Oh, I'll put the recipe back up.
Okay.
That way they can see what you're doing.
All right. I need a half a teaspoon of Chef's Choice, which I love.
That is a
Chef's
nice
Choice
blend.
on everything. I put it on my eggs for breakfast, and I love it. A teaspoon of Italian seasoning,
Yum.
and then just a bit of red pepper flakes.
Not too much.
Not too much.
I love them, but then the kids won't
don't.
eat it.
Right. Well, it's just more for us.
That's a good point.
All right.
My gracious people, I wish you could smell this.
Yeah. All righty. And if you have a larger family, you can double this. If it's just you, you can reduce it. However, of course, I added more things in here than the recipe really called for. So that way
Yeah.
it'll feed, all of us.
Alrighty, guys. So here's a question for you. How many of you out there would say that you feel like it's a good idea to have on hand more than a week or two of food in your house? How many? I know that there's stick them up. No kidding.
Oh,
You forgot that?
I forgot the lemon juice.
Gotcha.
Could you open that for me, please?
I can,
Thank
but
you.
it's going to cost you. No virtual. All right. It's loose.
Thanks. Just need a teaspoon of lemon juice. Just forgot about that. And
Look at that.
if you actually are, okay, you can actually take this recipe and make this a jar meal.
Nice. Yeah, that's right.
We were going to talk about that while this simmers, because this is going to take a few minutes, about 15.
About 15 minutes?
About 15 minutes.
Sweet.
You could take these Thrive ingredients and put them in a mason jar and seal it. Yeah, so instead of using fresh garlic, you would use dried garlic, but I would only use like a half a teaspoon of
And
dried
they do
garlic.
make it, actually.
Dried garlic? Oh, they do. Thrive
But,
does.
however, you don't need that. I mean,
No.
you can get regular garlic or garlic powder dried, but Thrive makes it's freeze-dried, but...
They do.
And it's what's nice about it is it is in pieces.
It is not a powder. It is actual pieces of garlic. They look a lot like the
They look
onion
like,
pieces, just smaller. It's just chopped garlic.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can see
It's like
that.
they took the jar of minced, is what it is. It looked like they took the jar of minced, which I doubt they did, and then put it on the freeze dryer thing and freeze dried it.
Well, they had to be a lot bigger before they did that because they're
True.
small.
True.
But regardless, you don't
Yeah.
need something like this, but you do
Yeah.
need that flavor.
Yeah, you want some garlic flavor. Turn this down a bit.
Sorry,
I'm crazy.
I got
No.
you distracted.
No, it's fine. The only thing you would not add, obviously, to your jar would be the fresh stuff like butter, the cream cheese, the heavy cream. You could put, Thrive Life does have Parmesan cheese. They still have Parmesan cheese?
They do,
Okay.
I think. Pretty sure. Somebody out there will correct
I don't know.
us.
You could put Parmesan cheese in there as well. Or you could just wait until you're getting ready to cook it and then put it at the end.
And they do make, okay, here's another thing. They do make butter crystals, but we don't use them mainly because here butter is still affordable. It's getting expensive.
Not for long.
But we also can make it.
Yeah.
And it's okay,
Yeah.
honestly.
I would not use it for, say, sautéing something.
Baking's great.
Baking is great. Cookies, that kind of thing. But yeah.
It gives you that flavor, but there's something about it. I mean, I know that you're using butter. It's
Right.
freeze-dried
Yeah,
butter.
I don't know what it is, but
I don't know. Like the honey crystals creep me out, to be honest. I know it's not good to talk smack.
we love Thrive Life.
We do.
Honestly, we really do.
I'm talking about the few, and there are
Very
few.
there's less than a handful of things that we
that
wouldn't that we don't buy.
Yeah.
Right. Everything else, yes, definitely. The thing with it is the ingredient list. Okay, when you have broccoli and onions and mushrooms, it is just that. Now the chicken that we just got, that we're just using, does have salt in it. So it is chicken, white meat, and salt. And it's not a ton of salt for a half a cup.
But you can get it without salt too.
But you can get it without salt. The chopped chicken does not have salt in it. This is just the sliced chicken. It's okay.
Plan with Jen is saying she uses the butter crystals on popcorn. Guess what we're trying tonight?
Butter. It's not a crystal though. It's a powder.
I thought it was a crystal. We'll have to look.
I'll go look.
Don't forget that you're actually still live in the closet.
Yes, dear. I know. Excuse me,
Because
Brutus.
whoa, we can have a moment like in the airplane movies or the Naked Gun movies.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. No. Butter crystals on popcorn. That sounds really good. Okay, folks. Here's another guilty truth. When I make macaroni and cheese, which I still make macaroni and cheese once in a while, I'll take the Thrive Life cheese powder and give it just a little extra, like a little teaspoon extra. And holy mackerel, that stuff tastes good. That would be really good on popcorn, actually, I think. If you put a little butter in their cheese powder, because it's a blend, and man, that is good. So let me see. Comments as Mom is rooting around in the closet. Plan with Jen is saying, yeah, it's powder. It is powder. She said it's powder.
We had one open, but I don't know what happened to it.
Whoa. Okay. Good morning. Okay, let's see. Steve Ganink. Hey, Brad, one of these days, can you go over the cost of TL proteins versus store? Oh, cost, duh. How about I read? I need new glasses, people. That's no lie. The cost of proteins versus store. Yeah, you know what? That's a good.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because you know what? It used to be that there was a gigantic gap. Not so much anymore.
Not so much anymore, right. Not so much anymore.
Not so much anymore.
Wow. What's funny is at first I thought he was talking about, say, TVP. But
no.
Yeah, TVP is textured vegetable protein.
Yeah.
But I thought that's what he was talking about. But no, proteins, meats, chicken, beefs, chickens, porks, that kind of thing.
Huh. John MC says, I use the honey to go with meat stews. Interesting. Sweet soups. Enhanced tea. That would be a good one.
Tea, it would be good in tea.
That would be a good one.
I'm really picky about tea, about honey in my tea though.
Oh my gosh, I got to take the camera over there one of these days. Maybe at the end.
No. I'm super picky. Like I said, I'm super picky about honey in my tea. We went out not too long ago. Was it an Asian beetle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asian beetle.
Don't put it in the food. We were in town last weekend, and just kind of walking downtown, and we stopped at the coffee shop. Well, I got a chai tea, which is something that I like to make here at home, with honey.
Huh.
Ugh, it was awful. Actually gave me an upset stomach.
What did?
The honey.
They say they love it.
No. I'm talking about the honey, not the honey crystals. Oh, at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
It gave me an upset stomach because
it's not really honey.
It was not. It's not real honey. It's honey-like product.
Okay, if you guys are beekeepers out there, you're gonna know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But there's been a big kerfuffle.
Yeah.
Because it was found out that a lot of the honey that was being served at like restaurants like KFC and all these restaurants, it wasn't actually honey, it was corn syrup or high fructose corn syrup that had honey flavoring in it, or just a little bit of honey, because it was cheaper. And so what happened was they got called out and they had to stop doing that. Well, what happened was they started sending it to China,
Mixing it there.
And then sending it over here.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful, because a lot of the honey is called honey product.
Yeah, and even some of the
And it's
store-bought
not honey.
the bears that you buy in the store is not true honey. It's been cut
It's
with
honey
corn syrup.
product.
Yeah, and it'll say honey on it, but it's not.
It's not the real deal. You just got to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, then you can even buy raw honey at the store. There's a brand. It's got a big orange label. It's tall. It's a tall container. We used to buy it. What?
Nothing. Sorry, distracted by rabbits.
Oh.
I just saw 3 or 4 more over there.
By.
They call it honey sauce. I've seen
gross.
a honey product.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can buy raw honey, and that one is okay. But if you can find a local place to buy honey, oh my goodness gracious, it is so much more worth it.
Okay, on a journey life, guys. Why is stuff out of stock so much on Thrive? You know what? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look right now, because guess what? This is live.
Yeah.
And I'm readjusting windows, because I haven't seen very much out of stock, to be honest.
I did this morning.
Okay, let's look.
Yeah, you can look.
Ingredients. Let's shop. Let's see what they got. In the pantry. Yeah. So what should we look at?
Go to fruit.
Fruits? Okay.
And I can say for this it's because of supply chain issues.
Okay, well, hold on.
Getting stuff shipped to them.
You can still get apples.
Yeah.
But only Granny Smith.
No, only Fuji.
Oh, I got I'm doing it backwards.
Yeah.
Fuji.
You can get applesauce.
Applesauce. You can get apricots.
Bananas. You cannot get apricots.
Yeah, I'm doing it backwards. Okay.
You can get bananas.
Bananas, blackberries, blueberries. Keep going. Pineapple. Strawberries.
And strawberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get that in fruits. Let's go to home.
Yeah, that takes you to everything. I don't like that.
That's a bad web designer.
Yeah.
You should have thought ahead, like what we want.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else. Vegetables.
There's very few things of vegetables out of stock.
Okay. Well, let's say what's in stock. Asparagus, cucumbers, broccoli, cauliflower, corn, green beans, kale. Yeah, no surprise there. Not exactly in demand.
That's
mushrooms.
Not entirely true. There's lots of people that like kale, honey.
I'm just reading, okay?
Onion slices and chopped onions.
Green peas, peppers.
Green bell peppers, and red bell peppers.
Potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Spinach.
Tomato powder, one of our favorites.
And I think zucchini as well. Scroll down.
Sorry.
It's all right. I think zucchini is in stock as well. So there's quite a few vegetables.
Let's go to meats. Oh, they have shrimp now, by the way. And you can get shrimp.
Yeah.
Grilled chicken dices, ground beef hamburger, ground turkey, shredded beef, diced beef, chopped chicken. Most of the proteins are there.
All the proteins, except for instant red beans.
Which are the cheapest.
Right.
Okay. So, you know what?
There's quite a bit.
To be fair, maybe this individual is looking for stuff that
is more fruits. Yeah. Well, and you know, if it's the things that you want and they're out of stock, yeah, that can be, kind of upsetting. But what?
Empty hammock likes our ceiling.
Oh.
We like it too. Thanks.
That's funny.
We like it too. Thanks, bro. Tomato powder is the best. I stopped buying tomato paste altogether. Yep.
Yeah. We don't buy tomato paste or tomato sauce anymore.
Yeah, the shrimp. I have not tried the shrimp, although, boy, oh boy. How many of you guys live where you can get an actual po' boy sandwich?
Not us.
There is nothing quite so yummy as a warm po' boy shrimp sandwich.
Yeah.
I know you don't.
I don't like
it.
shrimp.
She doesn't like it.
I can't. If you put chicken on it, I'll be happy.
There you go. A shrimp boy.
Po chicken.
Would it be a shrimp boy?
Po chicken
I don't
sandwich.
know. But the nice big roll.
Yeah.
Down in Louisiana. Oh, come on now. Hurt me. Heck yeah.
You used to get some in Florida.
You know what else we got? And I miss our taco truck.
Taco trucks, yeah. They don't have good tacos up here. Oof. They're bad. Taco trucks here are bad.
Yeah, it's sketchy.
No.
It's sketchy.
So somebody was saying the tomato powder is the best. They don't buy tomato paste. That's the beautiful part of the tomato powder. It's so versatile. You can make tomato paste. You can make tomato sauce. You can make tomato juice. Don't make tomato soup with milk, though. Don't do it. Do you remember? I tried to make tomato soup with it using milk.
Oh, because there was
cheese.
you gotta use the water.
You gotta use water first to rehydrate it. Then you can add your creamy part to the. You can add your
Yeah, because the acid reacted with the dairy
it made
off the
cheese.
bat.
It was really hysterical.
Monica Sherman, I miss boiled peanuts too. Sorry, distracted.
You can make boiled peanuts. You have raw peanuts in there.
We need to go to Lola's Lunchbox. We do.
We do.
And
I
it's
love
actually good.
Lola's Lunchbox.
But that's not tacos.
No, it's not.
That's frou-frou girl food, but it's good.
My favorite thing from Lola's Lunchbox, now for those of you who don't live in this area, Lola's Lunchbox is a food cart in Phillips, Wisconsin, which is north of here.
Town.
Small town. And she goes from Park Falls to Phillips on different days. Best Thai chicken tacos.
They're very good.
Ever.
But that's not tacos.
No, it's not tacos. That's something else, but it is delicious. Yes. John, the powdered milk is awesome. I love it. I make the hot cocoa with it. It's really, really good.
Simply Jan Homestead says, Brad, the food here in Missouri is awful. It's an hour drive to find one decent Mexican restaurant. Hey, trust me.
We know.
And you know what has happened? This is the truth. Scouts honor, both hands, backwards, forwards, backwards. It's forced us to become better cooks.
Mm-hmm. And to try to make the things that we like to eat. So,
for instance, one of her favorite foods ever in the world is from a restaurant chain called Carrabba's.
Yep, chicken brine.
Yeah. And chicken brine, okay, here.
So good.
Marinated chicken, a chicken breast.
With just salt,
grilled.
pepper, and oil. That's it.
Grilled, nice and just brown, right? Then on top of that, you have a lemon butter sauce.
With sun-dried tomatoes in it.
Lots of butter,
lots of sun-dried tomatoes, lots of lemon.
Then
and
you
then
got
a crumble cheese, like a feta cheese or whatever you want. But it is
Brad knows how to rock that.
Ridiculously good. Yeah.
And if you go to Outback, what's your favorite chicken thing there?
My favorite thing at Outback, which is not really my favorite at Outback anymore, is the Alice Springs chicken. I make it better. I have tweaked it to where it's just got so much more flavor.
That's true.
There was one time we went, and it was such a letdown that I don't get it there anymore. I get their maple when we are, drive 3.5 hours to go to an Outback.
Which we don't do that for that purpose. No,
we don't go just for Outback. If we're going to the Twin Cities for Guitar Center, then we'll go to the Outback. But I love the maple, the bourbon chicken. Salmon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. But now, hold on, though.
Go ahead.
Thomas Pearson III, definitely a win on the Cuban sandwiches from Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa.
Ybor City, definitely
we used to live right there.
We used to live right there. Had the best Cuban sandwiches.
Problem now is there's so much crime in Ybor City.
Yeah, I won't go there. Well, we're not in Tampa, but
if you ever Google it, it's with a Y.
Yeah.
It's Y. It looks like Ybor.
Right, but it is. They have.
Ybor.
Oh my gosh,
cigars,
the best.
Cigars and Cubans. Yeah, sandwiches.
Cuban cigars and sandwiches.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And boy, oh boy, it is good there.
I learned a long time ago how to make Cuban bread, and it's actually not hard.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Well, and you can't forget the pickles on the
Nope.
Cuban sandwich.
Ham,
pork,
Swiss, pickles, mustard.
Yep.
Yep, done. I can't remember what else is on. Oh, lettuce is on there. But it's like the super
smoked
thin.
Pulled pork tacos need to happen this weekend. Steve, why aren't you coming over?
Dude, come on now. That's
Bro.
just not fair. Don't tease.
I know, it's not nice. Thomas Pearson says, I lived in
Clearwater.
Yeah, we used to live in Waimama.
Well, and then we lived in Spring Hill, so we were
below and
right
then above.
around, yeah. And
So
we
were
were in St. Pete a lot at the Children's Hospital there with Grace.
Well, and band stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Now.
Where else are we at?
This is just about done, so I'm gonna get the cheese out.
Oh yeah, time to thicken.
Yep, time to thicken the cream cheese.
Should we put this in a bowl or a plate?
I don't know, probably a bowl.
All right, let me get a. Let's see if nope. Well, there's a big bowl.
Big bowl's fine.
It's more like a trough, but that's all right.
It's good for stews. Oh no, not that bowl.
That's all we got.
I thought you went the. It's all right.
That's all we got.
Alrighty. So now to thicken this up nicely, we're going to use some cream cheese and some Parmesan cheese for that Alfredo deliciousness.
Hey, it's Steven's birthday.
Steven?
Happy birthday.
Is it really?
To
Oh.
you.
I know what we need to do tomorrow.
What?
Steven's birthday tomorrow. Today.
Steven is my name.
Right. I know.
It's my island.
Text me what his favorite cake is. Doggone it.
Carrot cake. Say carrot cake. Yeah. I lived in St. Pete until I got on Clearwater Fire Department. Cool.
Who's that?
That's Thomas Pearson.
Oh, sweet.
Man, that's hard to do, actually.
Yeah, no kidding.
If you ever lived in Johnson City, Tennessee, try White Duck Taco Shop. Wow. I sold a sculpture to the city and ate there. Awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, you know, one thing we got to get better at is Carolina style barbecue.
David did some fantastic. Our son
Carolina
David.
style.
Yeah.
It's not ketchup based.
No.
It's vinegar based.
Yeah, he did a really good job with that.
And holy mackerel, you want to talk about delightful. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Stephen. They're congratulating you on being alive. Way to go. You made it. Stephen is my name.
All right, so I'm cutting this cream cheese into smaller pieces so that it melts easier.
Hey, you know what? We are friends with the Empty Hammock channel. Mm-hmm. And there is a sculptor in the family there. And actually, really, really cool. And
there
this
isn't?
individual... Oh, yeah.
You said there isn't.
No, there is.
You said there isn't.
There is.
I know there is, but you said isn't.
I think you might have misheard or a little whatever. Why would I be telling everybody
I don't
about
know.
the sculptor?
That's
in the
why I'm
family?
like, that's why I was asking.
So he was not asking to have this promoted, but where can people see your sculptures? Please, sir, type down below. Usually that's bad pudding to just be like, promote yourself on somebody else's channel.
Yeah.
Which he's not doing.
No.
I am. So please put down where people can see your sculptures, because I know you have a website, or you used to. I think you still do. Probably still do. Christa, how about doing a Cuban sandwich on one of your shows?
That would take a while, but I probably could. I've actually never made a Cuban sandwich. I've just made the bread.
Wow.
And it's been a long time. I'd have to try. I'd have to practice at it again.
The bread is an important
That's important. That is a huge component. Okay.
Regarding the shrimp po' boy sandwich, there's a new place called the Bayou in Milwaukee. Whoa, that's close enough.
Sounds like a trip. It sounds like a road trip.
Fried shrimp, heck yeah. Empty hammock, playing with Jen, cool. I made the trees in front of the elementary school. There you go. Yeah, usually it's pretty off-putting to go on someone else's channel and be like, hey,
Right.
look at me,
Right.
unless you got an okay.
Right.
Yeah. Ooh, that's looking good, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
And the food too.
Ah.
Oh my gosh, that smells so good too. You may need a little pepper. I didn't see any pepper going
No, I
there.
didn't put any pepper in it.
Just a little bit.
I mean, there was some red pepper flakes, but...
Yum. Well, who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know's on second.
No, I don't know who's on third.
I'm reading what this person says. Heidi says, who's on first? I don't know who is on second.
All right, let's see if I can find a good
American
piece of
Country
chicken
Boy says, I'm getting hungry.
here. Time for lunch.
No
I
kidding.
think we planned it that way.
Is that, oh,
This
piece
is a
of chicken?
piece of chicken.
Oh, wait. Let's go to the close cam. Here we go. Ready? You can
All right.
get it right on up there. So you can see,
See?
yeah.
See?
It's not
You
like
can
in
see
the
the-
bag of emergency meals. It's
You
real.
can't really see it.
Yeah, you can. You can see the
I don't have my glasses on.
The
I can't really
grain.
see it. Yeah, you can see the grains of chicken in there.
Yum.
It's so good.
Is
Yummy.
good.
Mm-hmm. And I haven't even added the cheese yet. Or the cream.
Is it all done? Like
Just
cooked?
no. It is cooked, yes. It's all cooked. I just need to add the other stuff to it.
Alrighty then. In goes the parm.
There goes the parm. And this was a freshly grated clump of Parmesan cheese.
It was good cheese too.
It was good cheese. We ran out of the cheap stuff.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, and then a cream.
Oh my gosh, that looks good.
Turn that heat up just a little bit. Just to heat through that milk.
Heck yeah, look at that.
Cream, not milk.
Cream. And that was inside a cow not too terribly long ago.
No. No. Super yummy.
Pretty much done,
Done.
huh?
It's done. Just needs to heat through a little bit. I'm going to wait until it gets a little bubbly.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Any other questions?
I wish I could have a bowl full. I would do barn chores. Come on over, Crystal. Hey, that's a deal.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's a deal, especially
Yeah.
since all the poop is frozen.
It's actually not frozen now, honey. It's all melted.
It's sloshy.
It's sloshy and
That's worse.
disgusting. It is not pleasant, honestly. It is. You got to be really careful on the outside of the barn not to get stuck because it's like,
It makes
It's
the,
so gross.
the sloshy, gloopy sound.
yeah, it's really gross.
Heck yeah. Well, what I'm excited because I was hungry before.
Yeah. Kids are going to
Let's
fight
see,
over
I
this.
thought you said, yeah, it's at a cow. You? No, not me. The cream.
The cream was inside the cow.
Oh my gracious.
That's funny. That's really funny.
All right, Mom, you gonna bowl
Yeah.
it up?
Yeah. I was just waiting for it to get a little bubbly, which it's there.
Who doesn't like a little bubbly?
Me?
Look at that.
There we go.
Here, let's go to the main camera, I think. And we'll show and tell. Vroom. Look at that, folks. Oh my gracious, that looks good.
Yeah.
As I dump that was close.
That was really close, dumping it on the floor.
That was, ouch, this is hot. You
Here.
try.
I
No.
trade some.
You had chicken.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
See, you know what else would go in good in this? Asparagus.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
That is so good.
He sounds surprised.
No. It's just, it's so weird when you think of freeze-dried food, you know? But it's so good.
The bite of broccoli, you can feel the texture of the broccoli, the chicken. So yummy.
I know what it is.
Shut this off.
And so we're so used to the stuff that's in bags, the survival food. And this doesn't taste anything like that.
No. You know, okay. I don't like those kind of meals. For one, they're loaded with MSG and sodium and all this other nonsense that you don't need in your food.
Yeah.
Because this took
Well, it would have taken.
It would have taken not very long if I was, not live. If we were not live, but those things always look like throw up.
It's true.
It just looks like a big pile of dog throw up. Sorry, as you're eating.
No, this is delightful. I don't even care.
That's funny.
Asparagus. I think they're voting for asparagus.
Yep.
Chantel is.
Yep.
Chantel's allergic to broccoli. That's no good.
That is no good.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's lunchtime. And I'm hungry. I could sit and eat in front of you.
Yeah.
But that's rude.
It is a little bit.
And I actually just did.
Well, you had to taste it.
Now I got to fill the bowl up. Ooh, and find some bread.
Yep.
What do we got?
I don't know if there's some naan in there.
Some
and
naan
some
bread?
regular bread and.
What do you guys want to see next week?
Yeah.
You want a main dish, maybe a dessert? What are you thinking?
Do you want a new bread? I guess I could do Cuban bread.
Ooh.
I'd have to practice this week because I just don't remember. It's been
not a bad idea.
It's been ages since I made Cuban bread.
Asparagus.
I love asparagus.
Yeah.
I had asparagus yesterday and the day before.
Yep. Yeah, that was leftover.
It was
from
left
the griddle.
over from the griddle. So we had leftover mushrooms, leftover steak from another day, and then leftover asparagus. And I cut those all up and sauteed them in the skillet. Oh, so good. Ate that for 2 days in a row.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this could be it.
Yeah.
Shrimp gumbo. Oh my gosh. Yes. It's 33 degrees.
Yeah, see, 33 degrees doesn't seem cold to a lot of people. It doesn't feel cold to me. Like, I'll go outside in a sweatshirt.
No.
But if
no
it's
big deal.
wet outside, that's when it feels really cold.
Oh, duh. Something for Easter. Yeah, Easter's next week.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
A meal fully freeze-dried.
Well,
Gene, this was
that
pretty
was
close.
pretty darn close. I mean, there's no freeze-dried noodles.
Well, it was, okay, the cream and the Parmesan cheese. The Parmesan cheese you could put in there.
You could put in from freeze-dried, yes.
But
I just
then
didn't want to open
the
our big
cream
can.
cheese.
Cream cheese.
So you'd have to use that fresh.
Yeah, you'd have to use that fresh. You can't have a complete freeze-dried
Not this
meal.
one.
Not this one, anyway.
Dandelion bread. That's interesting.
Let me think. I think our broccoli cheese soup is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. We have a video,
Yep.
broccoli cheese soup, from a few years back that we put in a jar, in a quart-sized or pint-sized jar. And that was completely freeze-dried, except for the water, of course. You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put freeze-dried water in there.
Which is air.
Exactly.
All right,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys know where to look if you want to see stuff.
Yep.
So that said, I'm so hungry. I'm going to be rude.
Okay.
I got to say goodbye.
Click it. Make it go to black.
Make it go to black. You
Have
guys
a
have an
blessed day,
awesome and
everybody.
blessed day. Bye.